Hi, welcome back. My name is Ashanwa and welcome to LAJA. This is a channel dedicated to promoting the beauty, diversity, and versatility of African prints and textiles. I share my passion for all things African textiles, the different types, what they are known for, their history, cultural significances, and more. If that's something that you are interested in, I recommend you subscribe to this channel. And yeah, let's begin. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing a traditional cloth that's native to my people, which is called Akwa Ocha, and it means white cloth. So, I do have a vintage one that was passed down to me by my grandmother over here. Before we begin, quick outfit check because I'm wearing an Ankara outfit. This is what it looks like. It's just a very simple Ankara dress. This is what the back looks like. I love dresses like this because they're just so simple to put on. They're very chic. And yeah, that's my outfit. It's a very simple Ankara dress, and I have it with this headband. This is the Akwa Ocha, the vintage Akwa Ocha that was passed on to me by my grandmother. She's no longer with us today, unfortunately. May she rest in peace. But this is an Akwa Ocha that has white, black, blue designs on it, and you're going to learn more about its history. So, what is Akwa Ocha? Let's see. I'm going to open up my notes. So if you all see me, this is a very casual video, so if you will excuse me. Okay. So Akwa Ocha is a fabric of the Ika and Anioma people of Delta State, Nigeria. So it is a Nigerian fabric. It is steadily growing in its cultural and elegant attributes globally. The fabric is held in high esteem by its people, and it means white cloth. That's the literal translation of Akwa Ocha. It is a popular hand-woven cloth from Anioma, a collective name for an ethnic group, which means good land. Anioma means good land. As a result, the Anioma kingdom consists of 9 communities spanning across it consists of communities spanning across 9 local government areas, all speaking different Igbo dialects. These languages include Ika Igbo, which is my tribe personally, and Enuani, which is Anyocha, Oshimili, and Ukuani, which is Unduoka. Traditionally, it's not a everyday clothing material, as it is reserved for special occasions and considered as a precious gift for important visitors. Different communities and towns have their own sociological backgrounds of the actual origins of Akwa Ocha. However, many people tend to credit the Ubulu Uku women specifically. One of the communities known as Enuani, the community is believed to have been producing Akwa Ocha after processing harvested cotton wildly cultivated in the area. So it is a natural fiber fabric, which I love. I love cotton and natural fiber fabrics. So coming to the makings of how is it made? This is a long process and we're going to go through it. The fabric is made by both men and women. The labor is divided. The men plant and harvest the cotton, while the women filter the cotton by drying and treating them to form rolls of cotton, which is eventually turned into yarn. The women also weave and design the cloth as well. This process is known as Itu Ululu, but the Enuanis and the tools used to make... let's just backtrack. The procedure of spinning the cotton into yarn is known by the Enuanis as ululu, and the tool that is used to make the yarn is called an ude. So the process can be compared to that of harvesting cassava into gari. So for those of you all who are not familiar with what gari and cassava, it's a root. Cassava is a root and gari is a processed product. It's used to make solid starches. It's a staple in a lot of Nigerian households. and it's used to make a very thick dough that is used to consume various types of soups. So, essentially, gari is a powdered form of cassava. As the world has become more industrialized, many weavers of Akwa Ocha often skip the cotton planting and harvesting processes because the yarn strings or threads are readily available in the market. The weaver begins by loosening the yarn. The thread is spread across the part of the loom known as ogbo and using the stick known as okpa where the measurement is gotten. Without a measuring tape, the weaver determines the measurement while sitting on the loom. Ooh, I was going to show a picture of the Akwa Ocha or while they were weaving. Let me get my iPad. I'm going to search for a photo. Because I want to show you all how this looks like. Let's see. Okay. I found it. So here's the photo. So on here, ooh, it's a little bit blurry, but you can see the photo of the woman weaving the cloth on the loom. Very, very interesting. I would love to see that done in real life if I ever have the opportunity to. Speaking it into the universe. So moving on, when the loosening is done, the thread is removed from the loom, washed, starched, and dried under the sun. So applying starch makes the thread stronger and prevents breakage while weaving. Now, the final and the most complicated stage, this is where the women really showcase their talents and they really put their creativity into the making of the cloth. So they put the yarn between the loom where and then the dried yarn is put at a second loom with different colors of thread. So it could range from, as you can see in this one, it could range from red, blue, yellow, green. And what this does is it makes it more colorful and stylish. The threads are used to draw or write on the fabric depending on what the client desires. This portion of the cloth making, like I said earlier on, is owned by women, and the weaver continues this process to get the desired type of Akwa Ocha, and they also name it different names depending on the pattern. And some examples are rice and beans, Nigerians and rice and beans. Anyways, rice and beans, another one called umpopu, another one called apapa, another one called ungwose. So the end product is a wrapper, like I showed earlier on in the beginning. It's very time consuming, and women's wrappers are often bigger than men's. So onto the symbolism of Akwa Ocha. Akwa Ocha, like I said earlier on, means white cloth, and white is a symbol of purity. So as you can imagine, it's often used for special occasions like weddings. So for women, a bride in this case is accompanied with 1 yard of Akwa Ocha, having been trained to be pure. And if you're a feminist, you're probably not going to like this part, but this is not a political channel and I really don't care. I'm just here to spread the message and the knowledge. So the bride is accompanied with Akwa Ocha after her marriage as she goes to her husband's house. it's laid on the bed on the first night of meeting with her new husband for them to do what they do, basically. And it's expected that blood is dropped on the fabric because she has to prove to the family that she wasn't a hoe, to put it in a politically incorrect way. So the husband then takes the Akwa Ocha and returns it to his family as proof that the girl he married is not for the streets. She's a good one, And the bride's family receives it with pride that they indeed raised a righteous, virtuous daughter. This is just how it went. I'm just saying this is just how it went. And for men, there are stages for rites of passages that need to be undergone before they can wear the cloth. I'm not too sure what those rites of passages are. So if anyone is an Enyoma person or is Ika, or can provide some more context on what those rites of passages look like, please share them in the comment section, because and I'm sure everyone else would love to know. Qualified men wear it across their shoulder, and they wear it with a red cap, and red in this case signifies purity. Not purity. No. Red signifies royalty, I meant to say. White is purity, red is royalty. And that is it for Akwa Ocha, the history, the uses. I hope you all enjoyed it. This particular textile is really close to my heart because it's the textile of my people. What else can I say? Yeah, that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. I will be doing more textile videos. If you have any recommendations on textiles you want me to research and share on, please leave them in the comment section. Support my work. I have ebooks. I have one called Deceased Textiles, The Controversial Origins of African Prints, where you can learn about the true origins of African prints alongside other information. I also have another one called Over 150 Ika Proverbs You Should Know. It's an ebook of proverbs. And I also have earrings too. These are handmade in Nigeria. So if you do like these tassel earrings, they are available for sale on my website. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Hi everyone, it's Miss LAJA here, and today I'm wearing my typical traditional outfit. I'm actually from Delta State and I'm Ika, so this is our typical traditional wear. If you can take a look. So I will just take time to explain what each of the pieces I'm wearing are. This wrapper I'm wearing here, it's a two-piece wrapper, so there's one on top and there's one on the body here, and it could be any color, whatever style, whatever pattern. Okay, so to talk more about this white outfit I'm wearing, it's called Akwa Ocha, which stands for white wrapper in my tribe, and this is what differentiates us from other Igbo tribes out there. So what it basically is, it's white because it's usually used for traditional marriages, and back in those days, a maiden who is getting married is expected to be pure. White stands for purity and all those kind of stuff. And also it's made by Ika women, and it's handmade, so it's it's woven by Ika women, and it's handmade, so that makes it all the more exquisite and all the more expensive and more, make it more custom made and much more special. So this is it. And over here on my head, this is the gele, our traditional attire, and you could use it to match what like how your outfit is, whatever the style is, just use it to match. It's like an accessory, Then I have the coral beads on, which is like something that is our traditional also one of our traditional jewelries as well. It's very popular, and I also accompanied mine with pearls, so to give it a more modern feeling, and to really make the outfit pop. And now here is a horse tail. It's part of the traditional outfit, and actually it signifies strength and boldness, and it's mostly like big people and like chiefs and kings that hold this. And so this outfit, I could wear it if I'm like getting married or if I'm going for a very high event and I just want to, look traditional. So that's it. Thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy it.